And unmuting. Let's try unmuting. I think that's good. Unmuting is good. Alrighty. Sorry about that, folks. Just some minor technical issues there. I think it actually had the issue with... what is going on here with my focus? Alright, that's good enough. Okay. I think it screwed up because I switched the output of the PS3 midstream, and my capture card freaked out. So, alright, I think we're okay now. Just did a brief test there. Oh yeah, that's looking much better. So let's go back in here. So I was just saying I thought we'd play a little bit of Pinball Dreams, which is from the heyday of the Amiga. There's a horror table on that. There's also Pinball Fantasies. Both of these can be found on the PlayStation Network. They're just straight ports of the original Amiga versions, which is great. Pretty cool. But I thought we'd just play this just for a few minutes, just to kind of get in the Halloween spirit a little bit here. I've always had a soft spot for these particular games. Nightmare table. Oh yeah, that's much better. Okay. Good. Still not perfect, but it'll do. You'll get the point. Alright. Here we go. I played this a little bit earlier. I'm a little bit rusty, so don't mind the suckage. Here we go. Now, this game is kind of notable in that it was one of the first games I recall that actually attempted to have... Wow. That was great. The first game, you've probably seen a lot of pinball games like this that just have this scrolling table rather than trying to cram it all into one screen. This was the first one I ever saw that did this. Now, holy fucking shit, can I possibly suck anymore? Okay. And the thing that was cool about this is it did this beautiful smooth scrolling on... Wow. Game is louder than streamer. Okay, hold on a second. Let's see if we can adjust that. Testing, testing. How's that sound? Is that better? Is that better? Can you hear me now? Are you able to hear me? Are you able to hear the game? Does it sound good now? I'll just rock out while we're waiting to hear it from everybody. Yes? No? Not better. Yes, so much better? Okay, good. Alright. You see, I can't tell on my end. I have game audio only, so... Let's get back to it here. So, anyway, as I was saying, this was kind of the first game with that sort of smooth scrolling and, you know, being able to have more than just what was able to fit on a single screen. And the cool thing about it was it did this on a computer that only had a 7.14 megahertz processor. Yes, that's megahertz, not gigahertz. And 1 megabyte of memory. That was the only requirement. No, no, no! Oh my god. See if we can last more than 3 seconds this time. So lots of different things to trigger here. Great. I can trigger any of them, that'd be great. You can see all the flashing targets in the middle. There's a lot of stuff there to light up and activate. There's ball locks and bonus rounds and stuff like that. There we go. Getting the groove on a little better this time. I just love ramps. What can I say? Oh shit. This was also the first game to have like really proper, realistic physics for the ball and stuff like that. Because I'm sure you can agree, it's pretty accurate as far as how the ball bounces around and stuff like that. Like this really made a lot of waves when it first came out. So much so that the sequel, Pinball Fantasies, was actually released on multiple platforms. And for a long time afterwards, pretty much every pinball game you saw that followed this had the same format. Like it would have the scrolling table and and the realistic physics and stuff like that. Oh, there we go. Yay, bonus. Jeez. Okay. Alright. No. Damn it. There we go. Multiplier. Alright. So it's pretty cool. So in terms of the history of computer pinball games, this one is very significant, actually, and not a lot of people seem to be aware of it. The sequel, Pinball Fantasies, definitely got more press just because it got more exposure, being on more platforms and such. But this is where it actually started. This is the one right here. They did a few, the company that did this, Digital Illusions, I believe, did a few pinball games. They did this one, they did Pinball Dreams, Pinball Fantasies, and then, there it goes. And another one, I can't remember. There's another one that followed. It actually, I don't think they actually got released on the Amiga, because this was fairly close to the end of the Amiga era. These came out in, I think this came out in 1991, and then the sequel came out in 1992. So they followed each other pretty quickly. I mean, I guess once they had the game engine in place, it was pretty easy to crank out sequels. They just needed to assign name tables. So if you've ever played the, oh come on, get into the blood splatter already. You can see the clock markers there, the Roman numerals. That's, if you get all 12 of those lit up, that activates what's called Midnight. It's basically a bonus round, where, let's see what happens if we get there. We're almost there. There's a few ways to advance the Midnight counter. You can do it by just hitting ramps over and over again, which you notice I do a lot. Can't hit the same ramp repeatedly, though. You have to kind of alternate back and forth. Wow, that was lame. Holy shit, when you hit something already. Come on. But for a long time, I actually only had the demo version of this on the Amiga. And the demo would let you play for 5 minutes, I think. So having to make the most of that 5 minutes, there was a time when I was actually really insanely good at this game. That is obviously not now. Once you start getting the groove, I'm competent at it now, but I'm nowhere near the master of this game that I used to be. But when I saw it was available on PSN, that was just like an insta-buy for me. Like, well, it's not really in the budget, but fuck it because Pinball Dreams. There are other tables. I've rarely even played the other tables. I always play this one. Yeah, they call it the Nightmare table yet. Oh, fuck. Close. Alright, we got 2 more counters for the Midnight counter. So fun. So they call it the Nightmare table yet. It says Graveyard. And the game is called Pinball Dreams, yet you may have noticed the title screen said Pinball Dreaming. So, I don't know. Oh, there we go. 1 more for the Midnight counter. Oh, come on, so close. Fuck. left ramp. Here we go, midnight round. Every ramp is worth 5 million points. If I can hit any of them. Of course, now I won't be able to hit any of the ramps, right? Fuck. Oh my god. Hit some. Fuck. God damn. That's very true, Stat. Stat says pinball is like any learned skill. Don't use it, you're gonna lose it. Yeah, I was a huge Amiga fan during the 90s. When we get to that... Wow. Alright, that sucked. SCM, my initials. But the thing I always liked about this game is it's just really slick, it's really easy to play, and it's challenging. You know, not so challenging that it's frustrating, you want to put your fist through the screen, but that fun kind of challenging, you know? I was going to mention also, I got kind of sidetracked there just talking about the mechanics of the game, but if you ever played the old arcade pinball game based on Terminator 2 Judgment Day, this board layout may look familiar. It's actually very, very similar to the Terminator 2 pinball game. So if you're good at one, you could probably easily pick up you know, the nuances of the other. So we're going to quit out of here, and we'll play a little bit of the sequel, Pinball Fantasies, and give you a look at that. And then we'll get into something scary. Something nice and scary.